Well, YouTube, the sled is loving it. I made a, well, I kind of found a jump, like a little track around my house where I had some hills and made some jumps out of them. And, you know, I was getting 2 or 3 feet of air out of all of them. As you can see, they didn't love my driving skills. As you can see, the handlebars are off. Nah, I'm screwing with you. I'm making handlebar risers. I'm too cheap to buy some, but I might end up, or I might actually have to do that. Where'd my little block go? Well, I found, yeah, right here. So you can see this is it's a 3 by 1.5 inch channel, or box tubing, rectangular tubing. And I marked it and drilled 4 holes. As you can see, them holes are not straight whatsoever, because I don't have a drill press to drill them in here. So I guess tomorrow I'm going to be making. I have found another piece of tubing. It was actually 2 inch by 2 inch thin walled square tubing. So I'll probably end up cutting that or something like that, real short, you know, this way, and then drilling my 4 holes in it with the drill press, or I might just buy the thing. I don't know. I also could take a bunch of washers and some long bolts, and that'd work the same. But yeah, the bars are a little bit too low for me when I'm standing up, and a little bit low for me when I'm still sitting down, because I'm a tall guy. I'm about 6, not quite 6. I'm 5'10", 5'11". But yeah, you know, I just put 5 miles on it. She has 6,260 miles now. Just barely turned over. Yeah, I guess I'm calling it a night. Dark out, been out here ever since this morning. So, time going, have a nice warm dinner, come back out tomorrow morning. And anyone else watching this video, you want to tell me what the hell these rails are for? You know, I don't even know if they go to anything, but they look like they could go to some sort of a rack that slide on the back or something like that. I don't know, they're on here, I just don't know what they are. They're kind of in the way when I try to stand up, because I put my foot like right here, and you know, can't really get my leg bent in. But yeah, someone, you know, comment or whatever if you know what those things are. There might be some things for gas tanks or something. That'd be kind of cool if I can mount some gas tanks on there, considering my gas gauge doesn't work. But yeah, sled fired up. I let it sit outside for a little while to see how she'd start up, and it started up second pull with about half choke. And before I've done all my mods and cleaning everything to it, it would start about 5th pull with full choke, pumping the throttle. And on the first pull, you'd pull over really slow and held the throttle wide open to get it primed up, and then you'd and then die out, and 5th pull it'd fire right up and stay running. And when you'd take off, you'd have to put it to half choke to get it going a little bit. Once you got it running, put it back down to no choke, and it'd run good. Just had to warm up because she was a bit cold. But yeah, got the laptop packed up. I gotta get the camera packed up. I shut my lights off. Yeah, I'll be back out here at it tomorrow. I gotta put the transmission back in the mud mower. That's sitting right there. I'll get that done eventually. Probably gonna ride some more after I get my bar risers done. Yeah, hope selling the bike tomorrow. That'll be good so I get some money. And yeah, it gets darker and darker every time I shut a light off here. Because I got my 2. You can see that one there and that one over there. And throw off a lot of light and throw off some heat as well, which is pretty decent. So yeah, I gotta lock up, go in, have nice food, and probably edit this video. And I'm hoping sometime before spring we'll have some ride videos of me and probably my buddy. So yeah, I like the way this windshield came out. I think it came out pretty good. Other than the tape is starting to come off, because I had hit 90 miles an hour with it. Can't really see it now, but the tape's starting to come off. But yeah, definitely after, you know, do some stuff, she'll be loving it. I get some new skis because I was driving and it was shooting snow up, you know, just a little bit above the hood on this sled as I was driving through the meadow. So yeah, that ski's probably about ready to go, so I probably shouldn't drive it so fast. But you know, I like to have fun. Alright guys, I probably got a lot of video editing to do. And I also got some footage of me working on, I'm not sure if it's called a milling machine or a lathe or what. I'd call it a milling machine. Building new sliders for a wood splitter that I've been working on. Because instead of going to school every day, every other day, I go over and work, get school credit for it. That's, you know, pretty cool thing about my school is they let me get, you know, my English, social studies, and science credit through working off-site, building my own website about what I've been doing. I gotta go to school and do math. You know, that sucks. But, you know, you gotta go to school anyway, so. Guess I couldn't pick a better deal, so. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pack up here. Like I said, multiple times. Alright, guys. Later. Bye-bye, dirt bike. Hello, $300 cash and new bar risers for the sled. Yeah. I just did a 2-inch riser. He's going to get me the 6-inch with extended cables and everything. But the 2-inch is definitely a lot higher than it was before. All I used is washers. 4-inch long bolts with 2 inches worth of washers. And I tightened them up really tight so there's no flex in it. But I went to the store today, picked up the washers and bolts. I actually picked up the bolts. I had the washers. I got this black spray paint, and I got this high heat stuff. I think I'm gonna paint my exhaust today. I'm not entirely sure. I still got a while to go, but yeah, it's always good to clean shit out of the garage and get money back in your pocket. I'm happy. He's happy. Alrighty, guys. I guess I'll check back in with you after I get my exhaust pulled off.